I am a principal specialist in the global product support organization. It's a unique kind of role within global product support that liaises between the customer success teams and the product development teams. And I basically take insights from our interactions with our customers, be that via self-service, web traffic to like support articles, support requests, cases, logging cases, or whether that's connecting with some of the other teams who are developing like customer success plans, that sort of thing, to figure out where friction points are, and then just feeding that back to the product team so that we can advocate for our customers on behalf of our customers and kind of influence changes that will reduce those frictions. The average support user probably uses, I don't know, 12 different tools every single day, sort of thing. So of course there are inefficiencies there, and just being able to connect our enterprise system and keep folks informed and productive in the system that they mainly work in there's so many opportunities I see for our team. And then, the other thing that I think is possible here is kind of automating myself out of a job, right? I'm responsible for gathering insights from our customer interactions, but if I have to go to all these disparate systems to collect that data and then share that back with the product teams, obviously there's a high amount of effort involved there. We would like to provide to our customers, if they report an issue, then we'd like to close the loop with them and let them know later, once engineering has had the time to review what the status of that issue is. And so if you can imagine where that information has to travel, a customer has to create a web case, then it goes into our CRM, and a support person picks it up and verifies it, and then they log an issue over in Jira, and then the support person creates an article and helps the customer away and closes the case. And so there's these disconnected systems, the defect tracking system and our CRM. And so a ways back, we had we have a system that we developed a system that connects them, but we built it on top of a bunch of customization, and it's fairly brittle. It breaks pretty easily. With the Workato solution, I did 2 or 3 jam sessions with Benny and Sean, and they, kind of got me. Forewarning here, I have never touched a Salesforce API or Jira API. I know I guess the data model fairly well because I regularly run reports and that sort of thing, but I've never done any sort of API things. And so, I was, after about 3 jam sessions with them, I just started working on Fridays, for a little while. And I think that particular thing, once I set my sight on it, I think it took me like a half day to create, altogether. I'm looking at content lifecycle management. So like I mentioned before, we have hundreds of thousands of support articles, and the knowledge base solution we have is Salesforce Lightning, and there is a limit to the number of articles you can store in the knowledge base. And so you need a way to manage that. And that often involves pulling in a lot of metrics to figure out what the low value content is that can go away, and separating that from the high value content. So Currently, we manually do this process once or twice a year, and it's a big lift. Every time we do it, it takes us about 2 or 3 months to get through it. We'd like to develop something that's automated, a little bit more granular, better defined, and yeah, there's lots of room to improve on the existing process, which is today very manual and cumbersome. There are lots of ideas out there. There's no shortage of ideas of things that we should automate or things that we should do. It would send an email notification to the customer to let them know that the status of their issue had changed, and it would, pull in legal approved verbiage about the status of that issue, and then it would also look at how that issue had made it around through our customer interactions, through cases and web traffic to support articles, and it would feed that back to the defect tracking system. I think that's exactly what success looks like for us is, eliminating friction points, helping our customers get up and running faster via self-service or just elimination of the root causes that cause their problems. That's done by helping our development teams prioritize issues that have the widest impact among the customers.